Okay. Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Not Dual- no, sorry, this is not Dual Destinies. This is Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. I'm so used to saying Dual Destinies that I confused the two. So last stream, let's just hit continue here. Load this. Trio Destinies. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's no music on this screen. Fucking goddamn it. Silence. Okay. So, last stream. Here's the events of what happened. Phoenix, Wright, Ace Attorney, traveled to the country of Khura'in to, visit his friend, Maya Fey, who is doing training in this country, and she's just about done, but he got there and then found out she has to do 2 more weeks of training, so he's like, okay, I'm on my own, and he's wandering around. Maya hires, like, a guide to show Phoenix around, etc., and then this guide, who is also a child, a literal child, gets arrested and has to go to trial. So Phoenix is like, what the fuck? So he goes to the courthouse, in this foreign country, and the guards are like, no, you can't go in there, and he sneaks past the armed guards to go into the courtroom, and then he gets there and he's like, wait, who's the defense attorney on this case? And it turns out this country does not have defense attorneys. They got rid of them 20 years ago because they're all liars and cheats. And also they introduced the death penalty, so, well, not death penalty, sorry. The defense attorney gets the same punishment that, the person who they're defending gets. So if it's death, then the lawyer dies. It's pretty fucked up. Anyway, yeah, they chant death. They do chant death. which is also extremely fucked up. The prosecutor on this case is Gaspin Payne. Is it Gaspin? It's Gaspin Payne, who is from Japanifornia, where Phoenix practices law. But he has moved to this country and wound up as chief prosecutor for this country, and his goal right now is to get Phoenix killed, which is extremely fucked up. It's revenge for for what Phoenix did to Gaspin and his brother, who are both lawyers. The revenge for them losing their case, the revenge is that they're trying to get his death. Anyway, yeah, thus no one wanted to defend anymore. Yeah, they're allowed, but no one would do it because there's the DC Act and whatever the fuck else. What is it up here? Also, hello there, Carrie. Welcome in. So yeah, basically, this child right here, I'll be your guide. This 9-year-old child got accused of murdering Pat Roll. And this is the witness, Pees'lubn and Andistan'dhin, who we are about to question. Is that it? Oh yeah, there's this whole thing with Rafa. So Rafa is princess of Khura'in, and what she is involved in all the court cases because she can see the last moments before someone dies. So they use her to convict people, basically. But Phoenix saw her seance and was like, no? And then started, trying to defend Albie here. Yeah. Anyway, Rafa got kicked out of the courthouse because she was being a brat, because she's like a 14-year-old child. So, like, this 14-year-old child has sentenced, like, many people to fucking death. It's based on her interpretations, so, like, she was kind of shook when Phoenix revealed that something was up with her seance. Send her to baby jail. Right? Okay, anyway, so that's what's happening. Phoenix is, like, in the middle of proving that it's not this child, because this child wasn't anywhere near what was going on, despite the fact that he appeared inside of Rayfa's seance vision. And we were just told by Gaspin that there's a witness, and it's this guy. So we're about to question him. I think that's a good summary. I think that's I think that's everything that happened last time. Oh, Albie has a dog named Shadow as well. Yes. Let's see from anything else here. Okay. Peace, love, and understanding, yeah. Okay. Let's go. What I saw, baby. After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. Don't you know my chamber is on the way? To the temple's treasure room, hey, hey. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear, if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, one other than Roll. Only Albie to the treasure room did stroll. This game was so confusing. Yes, it was a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of glad that it wasn't just me who feels that way about it. Cause like I was in the middle of fucking cancer treatment when I played this game last, and so I was out of it. But like this game just I don't remember any of it, and it did feel like a long fever dream. Here we go. Tell me I was hallucinating just now. Like, can you believe Mr. Roll bit the big one after that? Harsh, man. I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Andistan'dhin? What? You found the body as well? He really is a key witness, then. I just remember, like, Rayfa and murder and the big twist. I remember small details. I remember all the cases. I'm really excited for I think the fourth one is one of my favorite. For reasons. The exact moment you were trying to remember Payne's name, I came across a picture of him IRL on my phone, and it freaked me out. Yeah, that is a little freaky. Weird coincidence. That's right, brother. After the blackout, I went to reset the breaker and give power back to the people. The circuit box is near my chamber, so I'm always the man for the job, you feel me? The breakers are in the first floor. Oh, this is Payne talking. Bleh. The breakers are in the first floor hallway in front of the storeroom. On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Really harsh my mellow. I knew something wasn't kosher, so I swung by the treasure room to see what's what. And it was like, whoa, man. There was poor Mr. Roll, dead as a doornail. Okay. In the interval between the end of the Dance of Devotion and the blackout, the only ones who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Andistan'dhin's unassailable account is what led to the accused's arrests. Hold it! Isn't it possible that the murder took place before the end of the Dance of Devotion? I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in a performance hall until the very end of the dance. He was? Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo taken by a tourist of the morning dance of devotion. Okay, but that doesn't mean anything. Don't they, like... Okay. I'm pretty sure I remember them saying something about them practicing this twice a day. Like, in addition... Where is it? Where is it? It's something that someone told us in passing. I don't think we have information about this. Fuck. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, timestamp also. Yeah, that. What the heck? Oh yeah, here's Mr. Patrol here, too. Give Marissa transcoding. I'd love transcoding. What the hell, Twitch? My, what graceful dancing. I can almost hear the sound of Mr. Andistan'dhin's Damalon now. Damalon? Is that? I forgot how we were pronouncing that. Kane is right. There's Mr. Roll on duty. Never underestimate the incredible pain. Don't call yourself that. Ugh. So in addition to Rafa's insights, he had backup evidence lined up too, huh? Yeah, I also want to know when that was taken. I feel like that's important information. We don't have a time. Oh, yeah. 12 to 1. Yeah, there's the other thing where someone told us... Someone definitely told us about what time the practices happen at. But I also don't have that information either. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah, it is weird that he'd even bother having evidence in this court system. It is very strange that he does, because he doesn't... I mean, they were talking last time about how the police still have to do an investigation. So there's evidence, but I don't know how he fucking has it, like, on him. As head monk, my monks in training are like my own kids, like family. Can you dig it? I should have taught Albie better, man. Before Her Holiness, the Holy Mother. Oh, Albie, confess your sins, my young brother. What a fucking piece of shit. Fucking 36-year-old man blaming a 9-year-old child for this fucking murder. Head monk understanding. I didn't kill Mr. Roll. So I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother. What? Bogus, little man. Your faith is weak, like a wet paper bag. You feeling me? Spare the rod. Hey, baby. Spoil the child. Not maybe. Forgot about that good puppy. Yeah, Shadow! Shadow's the puppy's name! I'm very upset that it doesn't have, like, a fucking... a profile here. I want to see the very good dog. What does that even mean? I am not sure. I'm not sure what spare the rod means. Her Holiness is magnanimous, son. If you confess your guilt. Oh, that means don't smack kids. Okay, wait, then what the fuck does what does that have to do with anything that happened? You don't hit your kid. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's fucked up. Okay. She'll forgive you in the Twilight Realm. I don't suppose she could forgive him in this realm first. Defense, please begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. It's a pretty old saying. Yeah, and it makes sense. It makes sense, in the context of this fucking This country. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna... I think I'm probably gonna end up pressing everything, although I don't really want to hear him talk, to be honest. Okay. I have a question. Lay it on me, man. How dare you interrupt the performance of the great Peace, Love, and Understanding? I was really enjoying that. Sorry, but you know, there's something about that name I can't put my finger on. What's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding? You had a question for me, brother. You were playing something during the Dance of Devotion, weren't you? You know it, baby. I was playing my beautiful girl right here. This Damalon. If it makes you feel any better, he's gonna have serious joint problems from bending his wrist on his fretting hand that much. I don't know shit about guitars. Maybe he's hyper flexible. I don't know. That was supposed to be a show of my hyper flexibility, but it wasn't a good one. Forget it. In offering to Her Holiness, I play the music, and the singers sing the Song of Ceremony. Mr. Understanding's playing is the best in the kingdom. It must please Her Holiness greatly. Now then, could you continue with your testimony, Mr. Understanding? For the Holy Mother, I keep on truckin'. This Damalon still needs some pluckin'. Keep on truckin' for the Holy Mother. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Hold it. Could you please point out one more time where your chamber is located? Yeah, man, no sweat. The chamber's on the way from the performance hall to the treasure room. So anyone going into the treasure room would have to pass by Understanding's chamber. Give Pees'lubn a chance. Fucking goddamn it. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Hold it. Even from inside your chamber, you can still hear what's going on outside. Temple's a groovy old building, built from Mother Nature's finest. Boo! You can hear a pin drop go through the wooden walls, you dig? In an old building like that, I guess the walls might... the walls might be pretty thin. And that's how Mr. Understanding could know the culprit's movements. That's all thanks to the Holy Mother's divine protection. Right on, my man. Dedicate this testimony to Her Holiness. This localization's making me turn on the game now. Please tell me it isn't this bad the whole way through. Carrie says it is, but I don't remember. I know that they took a lot of liberty with like, they really took the puns to the max in this game. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Hold it. How could you tell it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? No, I don't think it can be worse than this man's name. I don't think... I think this is the worst of them. I think it's only... I want to say it's only specifically this case, too, because you have Peace, Love, and Understanding, I'll Be Your Guide, and Pat Roll, which are all terrible, terrible names. Albie is practically family, man. The smooth groove of his shoes are easy to pick out. But how do you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You saw him? In the treasure room? This you can believe. My P first peeped the sneaky sneak. Hold on. I don't like how it paused. I was like, wait, what is it gonna say next? My peepers peeped the sneaky sneak, Albie. And tell us where it is you stood when you saw the accused, if you would. Andistan'dhin, yeah, like a New York accent. Hey there, Rudy, welcome in. When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. Mamma mia, I exclaimed. From my window, I can see. The window of the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? Okay. And through that window, I saw Albie walking into the treasure room. Did you, though? Should I have him add this statement to his testimony? Absolutely, yes. Could you please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Andistan'dhin?
Petition to have Pees'lubn be Italian from now on.
God damn it. I think it was emphasizing the cadence for the internal rhyming scheme. Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure it was doing that because it has been like reading them out very slowly. That's actually, hold on, let me finish, let me get, I'm having a hard time reading the text in this game because this game takes a lot of like, it does a lot of, it matches the speed of the text to how slowly the character or how quickly the character speaks. So some people I can read fine and I don't stumble over words, but like, for example, Rafa speaks very fucking slow. So I have to like remember that I don't want to start reading the text as soon as it comes on screen. I need to wait for it to start scrolling a little bit. So yeah, that's just a thing. If you notice me stumbling over words, if they're being read slow, that's why. Pees'lubn understandici. Mamma mia. You got it, brother. Okay. Through the window I did spy Lil Albie with my own eye. Yeah, I'm gonna press that. Hold on. I want to say, weren't they doing like construction or some shit? What? Thefts. It's thefts. It wasn't construction. Okay. So here's, I'm pretty sure this is the evidence we had to present here. All the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. So, there is no way he could have seen that from his fucking window. Through the window, you say? That's right, brother. There's a courtyard outside the window of my chamber. Across the courtyard, I can see the window of the hallway to the treasure room, man. Guess what, bitch? Judging from the diagram, I guess that's plausible. A view of the courtyard from your chamber? How nice that must be. I bet it's beautiful at this time of the year. What with Khura'in's butterflies flitting about. You know it, Pops. I often look out the courtyard while playing my Damalon. And it goes a little something like this. How long was he playing that for? They had to cut scene. Okay. Present. our fucking evidence right here. Get fucked. There's something off about that, Mr. Understandin'. My music is off. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. 37 whole minutes later, he finishes playing the song. My music is off. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe this vibe ain't topping the charts where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra? A jazz soul? Is that a fucking reference to, like, the Phoenix Wright soundtrack? Because that's really funny, actually. There's nothing wrong with my ears, Witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understandin', you've been lying to this court. Now, why would I lie? I got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. Lying, y'all? Nah, lying ain't my thing. I'm still trying to figure out what that pun is. I also don't remember that character. Politician? Oh. Oh, fuck, I remember. Okay, never mind. I do remember. Yes. I do remember that. I remember that case. Why does he keep closing his eyes? Or I think he's winking. I have to look. I don't know. I have to look at his animation again. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Understandin'? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. All of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? Is that a reference to pop culture? I'm talking about the fact that your chamber... You couldn't have seen anyone going into the treasure room through those shutters. I missed what he said there. Hold on. I was looking away. Ah! Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way. I don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see. Something, something, will, something for something, something. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading Khura'inese, man. I usually get one of the other monks to read stuff for me, you know? Great. Okay, doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Is this why the court case is in English instead of in Khura'inese? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. That's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here for 6 months become head monk of a temple? How little you understand. Religious faith can't be measured in months or years. I've only been an adherent of Khura'inism for 3 months myself. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you, huh? Mr. Payne, wrong voice. Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, my man. Her Holiness' teachings spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Brother Dumber. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Khura'inism. But could Understanding have had an ulterior motive for becoming a believer too? Mr. Understanding, were you really in your chamber as you claim? Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. What? Hey, be chill, brother. Weren't you instead somewhere else?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else? Well... Do you have a theory, Defense? Do you know where Mr. Understanding was, if not in his chambers? If he wasn't in his room, then... He was fucking murdering! He was doing a murder! If Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room, there's only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say that the witness really did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? The defense proposes that this is the only place he could have been to see Albie go down that hall. He would have had to be in the fucking hall, right? Himself? I don't know exactly where to fucking point. I'm hoping it doesn't penalize me for pointing in the wrong place. The power wasn't out yet, though, I don't think? He would have had to be in the stairs to do the murder, right? But how would Albie have not seen him? Oh, wait. Fuck, wasn't there that thing about Albie being in the storeroom for whatever reason? He saw him because he's Albie. I don't have anything that says anything about this. I'm gonna say... Okay, this is where the murder took place, so I'm gonna say that it's here. Let's go. Mr. Understanding, you were here, weren't you? Is that not it? What you're saying, Mr. Defense, doesn't make an honest lick of sense. That must be the wrong answer, isn't it? Huh? According to the assertions you yourself made earlier, had the witness been standing there, he wouldn't have been able to see the accused. Really? Being in the staircase? Okay, that wasn't right. I'm gonna look at this fucking walkthrough. Wasting time so contemptuously. I believe the defense deserves a penalty. Yeah, Pops, I agree. Most readily. Okay, that was kind of a fun thing to witness, though. So not groovy. Okay. I'm pulling up the walkthrough. If he had seen Albie from somewhere other than his chamber where from, present the area at the foot of the stairs where earlier you suggested the true culprit had stood. What? What the fuck did I just present? What did I just present? Maybe in the hallway itself? Hold on. Like right here?
Take that!
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Several pixels away. Just a few pixels away from getting the right answer there. This is why I have a walkthrough up, by the way, because of there's some really frustrating things where you have to point to a very specific place, and it's like if you're off by a little bit, it doesn't count. This is one of them. There, but you just suggested earlier that that's where the true culprit might have been. True, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place Understanding could have been. Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being the true culprit in this case? Fucking yes, I am, of course. Yes, your Majesty. I contend that there's a strong possibility that this witness is the murderer. Really? No one's chanting for death now?
Objection!
Beat him to death with his loot. How dare you be so disrespectful? First, you criticize her benevolence as insights. Now you accuse the head monk of murder?
Objection!
I wonder how Pain got so welcomed into this country. I'm pretty sure he literally was just like, oh, I've been touched by the Holy Mother. And based on their, like, everything I've heard about this court system, it doesn't sound like very many people want to be involved. This is the only place that the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved the body to the treasure room. That's nothing but groundless conjecture. And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument? The opening argument? During that argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. That's right, and what of it? Well, why don't we try this twist on for size? This turnabout, you mean? Are we turning the case about? The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of that treasure. What? What? You joshing me, man? The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? You can't possibly be serious. It's not a roundabout, there's no Beth. There's no roundabout without Beth. I'm pretty sure that was the lesson of that whole video game, that there's no roundabout without Beth. Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designated to get him close to the treasure? The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court. So clearly he isn't above lying. Hey Stella, thank you! I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I love doing dumb voice acting. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that naught but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question. Ugh. This is ridiculous! Are there no limits to what this lawyer will say? I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake? Hussein, hold it. Oh, hi. Enough with the nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. Oh shit, is there gonna be a... Okay. You're just embarrassing yourself, man. What? What was that, Mr. Understanding? Lawyer man, you really are the lowest of the low. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. You called my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh shit! Hi! What on earth? That music, it's making my ears bleed. An electric domelin, I guess? I think? This is the music of my soul! Death to the lawyer! I'm the Twilight Messenger! Can't you tell? Gonna take this lion lawyer straight to hell! He's dripping with lies, running with Philistines. Is that how you say that word? I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines. Peace love, all that peace love went up right out the window. Yep. I've had enough guitarists in Ace Attorney games for one series. Yeah, they all suck. And now for something completely different. That plinkety plunk music just wouldn't let me express my rage! Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's because you drove me to it! All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap! Keep making noise and I'll have to use my partner here on you. I'm the one making noise? Hey! So you want to know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do you? Fine. Let's see you try. Feel the heat of my brutal death beat! And then he played for another 37 minutes. Savage, right? Sweating bullets, ain't ya? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of this peanut gallery. Did he really just win the court over with that performance? When he was shredding there, his wrist was straight, as is best for your joint and ligament health. Thank you, Uchi. If your faith was so strong, you shouldn't be upset if it's questioned. Yep, Oh, he's stealing lines from Jack Nicholson. Well, there's another reference that I didn't get. Sweating Bullets is a Megadeth song. Oh, okay. I feel like this game makes a lot more references than a lot of the other Ace Attorney games. Although in the last one there was a Sailor Moon reference that I definitely got. Yo, Geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul! I call this chart topper Soul Screaming Truth! Phoenix made a Monty Python reference, yes. There was also, oh wait. The priestess's dance had come to an end! 2. The music, storeroom, my way, I did wend. That's a good word. Okay. Death truth is what you dread! Hear me shred! From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. And trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw Pat roll. After Albie he went. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat. Then out went the power, ticket to midnight. Blacker than black is black, robbing all sight! Yeah, baby, let that soul metal flow! Hi, Plum. Hello, Plum. Plum, welcome in. How was Biomutant? How did you enjoy that game? Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, hi. I'm Metroid Crime, variety streamer. We joined at a fun rock time. Welcome in, everyone. But yeah, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Metroid Crime, variety streamer. I'm doing some voice acting today for, well, voice acting, reading out this story. This is Dual Destinies, not Dual, I said it again. This is Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. The last Ace Attorney game was called Dual Destinies, and I don't know why I have it in my head that that is the name of this game, but it's not. It's okay, but there's way too many tutorials. Oh, that's upsetting. I'm assuming with no option to turn them off. So yeah, I'm basically there's a lot that's happened so far in this story. We're near the end, but this man here, Pees'lubn and Andistan'dhin, very I was gonna say very good name, but not a good name. We're pretty sure he's the murderer. He just revealed himself to be a metal, like, guitarist instead of, someone who's all about peace, love, and understanding. So that's what we're dealing with right now. What is this music? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin. This is Dumbledon Metal! Dumbledon! Shit. Fucking... Is that a 300 reference? Hey, yo, geezer. How those ears ringing? I don't know much about music. But I've got chills, and there are fucking, oh my god. But I've got chills, and they're multiplying. I can't. I can't. You scared, lawyer man? Run away. Run away as fast as you can. It's grease lightning, yeah. What a wonderful rhythm. The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Understanding, what did you go to the music storeroom for? Hey, I went to put my Domelon away. She's my precious partner. Gotta give her a good rest after playing it in the right. Or after playing in the right? What does that? Okay. But then why did you lie before? Because you'd send me to hell! Huh? We all know about lawyers and their lying, lawyerly ways. Am I right, people? If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up false charge on me. No, I didn't want to get sent to hell. What do you say? He's right! That so would have happened! Now I see why that Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Khura'in? Yeah, you said it! Is it too much to ask for a low-key trial? Now are you punks ready to rock or what? Yeah! Oh, I can't hear you. I said, you ready to teach this lying lawyer how we do things around here? Yeah! Alright, then I'm gonna lay it on you one more time. The screaming truth of my soul! Soul screaming truth. Okay. I'm glad I just looked at the time. We should take a break. I need to get some more water. Because it turns out that screaming everything that's in caps is a bad idea. Oops. I forgot to turn the sound off on my laptop. I'll be right back, everyone. Go grab some water, go grab a snack, and then we'll get back to this bullshit. See you soon. Hello, I'm back. Hi. During break, I started looking at, buying an automaton. There, there's some clear see-through ones, and I'm like, huh. There's also, like, a pink one, and I'm like, Not yet. I haven't bought it yet. I'm holding off. I'm trying to decide between pink and clear white. If there was clear pink, it would be clear pink, but I'm gonna have to do a bit more research. Oh, man. Yes, that was really fucking funny, Uchi. IRL gasp in pain. I made myself some tea. Well, it's iced tea. For my throat. Let's try not to knock this glass over. Okay. Ooh, let's go. Okay, Soul Screaming Truth. The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music storeroom, my way I did wend. Press! What kind of word is wend? That's the question. That was supposed to be the question Phoenix was asking, not me. And oh, whatever. Okay. You said you went to the music storeroom. But how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead? And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it? He's right. I don't really have any proof. And yet... Well, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. You stole the treasure and were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran into the music store room. Isn't that right? Why do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction? This silence is your answer, lawyer man. This audience knows the score. Just what we needed. A moment of silence to bid this lawyer's baseless claims goodbye. Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country? I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess's dance, I went to the music store room. Are you okay, or was it because you saw gasp in pain? Fuck. Death truth is what you dread! Hear me shred. Press. So what exactly do you mean by death truth? Is the blade of truth that's gonna send your lawyer soul to hell! A sea of blood will be the last thing you ever see. I'm not sure I want to get what he's saying. I don't expect a bobblehead like you to understand. Either you get it and you feel it, or you don't. Simple as that. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. I thought that was gonna rhyme better, and I... Oh, well, whatever. Okay. How did Albie appear at the time? Come to think of it, he was glancing around all shifty-like. You could tell he was up to no good. Shady, I tell ya. What's the saying about people who live in glass houses? The game kind of screwed you on that one? Yeah. I was reading it like sing-songy, and then it was just like, what? Because all of his other lines were sing-songy.
Very, very Carrie. I would glance around all shifty like if I saw this man in public as well.
Right. Well, he was about to steal the treasure, so it could only stand... Meh. So it only stands to reason that he'd look furtive.
Objection!
Wait, what was that? Did I read that right? Furtive? Furtive? Objection! The defendant admitted he was sneaking in to see the treasure box. Furk! Furkiv. Furk! Okay, sorry. I'm laughing at that because I went to go edit the clips from yesterday. And so, like, when I was clipping, I just saw me being like, what the fuck is that word, furk? I wanted to post that on social media, but I'm like, no one's gonna get that and it's kind of spoilers, so I'm not gonna do it, but like, it made me giggle. Wouldn't that be why he was looking around? What's that, people? Only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? Thanks, Carrie. Bzz, wrong. Pees'lubn knows the score, baby. Mamma mia. From my lips to our Holy Mother's ear, an artist only sings what he saw there. In other words, my reasoning isn't good enough for Godboy here. What's the ETA to Ace dying? Who's Ace? And what did you see next, Mr. Andistan'dhin? And tailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw Patrol. But after Albie he went.
Hold it!
Something tells me this is going to be a spectacular waste of time, but... What do you mean by hound on the scent? What? You don't get it? It's always the same, y'all. Lyrics question without mercy. The more famous the song, the greater the controversy. It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning. I say hound on the scent like a hunting dog, because, you know, Roll was a guard and, uh-oh, here we go. The inspiration came to me suddenly, like a flash, and... that's okay. You don't have to explain your lyrics anymore. Hey, you're the one who asked. I knew I shouldn't have asked. Mr. Sorry. Bleh. BA Snicks? Oh, okay. Who's Nick? Mr. Understanding, you're still on the stand, so please stick to your testimony. You can explain your lyrics to me later in Damalon class. Fine, have it your way, geezer. Show must go on, slash and thrash. That was a useless testimony, but I'm kind of glad we checked it. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat.
Hold it!
What exactly were you doing in the music storeroom? Oh yeah? There, get the picture. Picture? What picture? Mr. Understanding is requesting that you not ask him the same thing over and over. Hey, geezer, you got it in one. Take a bow, baby. How the heck did he understand that? What was I doing in the music storeroom, you ask? I already told you. I was taking care of my partner in crime here, getting ready to put her away. But see, would you believe it? And out went the power, ticket to midnight. Blacker than the blackest black. Robin all sight.
Hold it!
Where were you when the power outage occurred? Like I said, I was in the music storeroom. The girl had been sounding a little off, so I had to get her back in tune. Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at the time? The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway? You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he'd discovered that the treasure had been stolen, you were gonna go kill him. Lawyer man! Just as always, so full of bull! Spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool! Filthy liar, through and through! And I ain't never ever gonna forgive you! Utter lies with no evidence. As always, his claims are just tenuous. Hey, nice prosecutor. I'm fixing up what you're throwing down. Someone stop their jam session, please? You've made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubstantiated. That's not good. What's so funny, Pees'lubn understanding? Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny the witness could have killed the victim under the cover of darkness.
Objection!
You're forgetting one very important thing. Huh? It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design. Oh, that's right. That's right. I did forget about that. It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness, is it? Okay. And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roll and kill him. You're right. Even I would notice someone coming up behind me. Well, defense, what do you have to say about that? What can I say about that? Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen. Well, maybe not magically, but like... Wait, that's it. I contend the witness could have made the power outage happen. With no magic necessary. What? You have a theory, defense? All he had to do was make use of something shown on this diagram. Would the witness use to make the power outage happen? The fucking- you mean the breaker? This better be the right place to point to. Get right there. Maybe move it up a little bit. There we go.
Take that!
The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say? Ugh. Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man. And why not? You're saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? In pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever? That's what you're saying? With the lights off, that hallway is blacker than 100 midnights. You can't see the hand in front of your face. How could anybody commit murder like that? Unless it was somebody standing right in front of the victim, like the accused. Oh my god, I just remembered how this case ends. Okay. I hate when he's right. But I can't let his point stand. Well, maybe the victim was holding something that served as a guide? A guide through the darkness? Something? That's a little more than vague, wouldn't you agree? You ain't gonna move this room with a half-baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard, really make him feel it, you hear me? Just like my verse, baby. Woo! What? How about just like the object you use to kill petrol? Hard like that. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either. But in a trial, your arguments have to be clear and precise. Let's see some of that clarity and precision now, Defense. Welcome in, Winter! Hello, happy Tuesday. Uh-oh, what do I do? Can you present us something that could have served as a guide through the darkness? Yes, I can. Wait, do I have it in my inventory? Yes, I definitely do. I can. Yes, I can. Because there has to be something. All right, let's see what you have, Defense. What could the victim have been holding that served as a guide through the darkness? Treasure box! Glows in the dark. I believe the victim was holding the treasure box. Huh? Huh? Have you gone mad? Well, I mean, the box glows in the dark, so you could use it as a sort of beacon. Well, I guess you're right. Aw, that sucks, Winter. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. But why in the world would the victim be holding the treasure box? Why indeed? Well, because your guess is as good as mine. Because he was... Nonsense and lies yet again! Just give him the death penalty already! Is there no way to win them over? Defense. Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after all? No, your majesty. Yeah, man, do it! Do it! Then we can jam out to this lawyer's shrieks of pain. That's fucking hardcore. And fucked up. Better get those screams of agony out now, lawyer man. Well, you still have a tongue to scream with. I, guess I'd better come up with a reason. No pressure or anything. As to why the victim was holding the treasure box... It can be easily explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. What reason could the victim possibly have had to be holding that treasure box? The victim was holding the treasure box because he was... the thief? Right? It's an idea I just happened to stumble upon. But I think it might just be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside down. Oh my god, are we getting a turnabout? I'm so surprised. Hello? Defense? Are you still with us? Let's hear this easy explanation you promised. Isn't it possible that it was because the victim himself was the thief? The victim? The thief? What kind of bull are you spewing now? Your Majesty, this guy's off his rocker. If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense. And it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions. Like a turnabout. After the morning dance of devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But then he ran into Albie on the Great Stairs. That's why Mr. Roll pulled his gun on Albie. Then, when the blackout occurred... Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explains why the victim would be holding the glowing treasure box in the dark. And how it would have been possible for someone other than the accused to kill him. Turnabout! Do you have any idea what you're saying? You're unbelievable, lawyer man. I think you've lost it. Ha ha ha! That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Trying to roll the temple? Game. That devout believer? That pious Khura'in? I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. I hope you're prepared to back up your claim. Of course, your majesty. Oh, really? In that case, we can assume you have proof. Uh-oh. Proof, huh? Do I have any proof? But I can't back down now. All is fair in love and turnabout. Yes, I have proof in my dreams. The proof that Mr. Roll was the thief may have been left behind on a certain piece of evidence. Very well. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it. It's just gonna be it's the thing again, right? The box? The glowing box? Footprints, fingerprints, I'll take anything at this point. I need proof. Something that would have been involved with the theft. That might still have some trace of evidence on it. What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief? Check this.
Take that!
The defense would like to examine the treasure box. There might be trace evidence on it that would show that the victim held it. Might? You'd better hope you turn up something more definitive than that, defense. Yes, sir. Your majesty. Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box. Yeah, I'm guessing the orb is also involved. I was gonna say. They don't know where the orb is, though, right? The orb is still missing? There you are, defense. You're free to examine it. If I don't find something now, my entire argument up to this point will be blown. Plus, there's that little matter of the old tongue shears. I have to find something. I just have to. Now, to make sure I remember how to do this, I'm very surprised, by the way, that they're letting Phoenix handle this after the whole thing about, like, you know, you're not even allowed to look at it. Okay. I can wrote this as a tutorial. Yes, yes. How do I pinch in and pinch out with a mouse? Tap anything of interest. Okay. Oh, it's literally just this. Okay. I zoom? No. Yeah, I know how to do this with a mouse. Okay, whatever. We don't need to zoom, I guess. Yeah, the pinch button, right? No, right-click doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, the orb has been touched. That's the whole reason for for this happening. That's why we're in court. Someone did some illegal orb touching. So this is where the Founder's Orb was, huh? I doubt there's any trace of the orb left here now. Although I don't really know anything about the orb, so who knows? Forb in touch. This is the lock. It was forced open. I don't really see anything else of note about it. Is there blood over there? I can't drag it to see that. Wait, how do I move? Okay, well, there's a butterfly here. There's also this blood. DC hack, they figure he's a dead man lawyering. God damn it. Hey there, Loppy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Tuesday. The victim's blood. Did the blood get here when the victim was struck with this box? Or did it splatter onto this box when the victim was hit with something else? I guess I can't really tell just by looking. Yeah, I you know what? I'm wondering if the orb is really the true murder weapon here. The lid of the box was forced open. Oh, while the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. I'll try closing the lid, too. Hey! That's not what I wanted to do, though. There was something else I wanted to fucking examine there. Shit. What? You son of a... You locked it! So... What's the big deal? I thought you can open it with that key you're wearing. Yeah, I can, no sweat. Then why is there a bucket load dripping off of you over there? I think I'd like to open this box back up again. Could you lend me your Megatama key? Sure. Tuesday's okay, not feeling great, so taking a self-care day. Self-care is very important. Fake key. Okay, let's see. Where's the keyhole? Well, it is the Megatama key. So wouldn't it go in the hole above the Megatama mark? Huh? It won't open. Would you look at that? The thief must have busted the lock when they forced the box open. Really? Because I'm not so sure about that. Treasure box update in the court record. In any case, I better take another good look. I have to find proof that the victim was holding this box. Oh. I think I know what's going on here. I bet he doesn't know how to fucking open this box. Okay. Should we examine this first? Let's examine this first. Nope. Okay. This is the lock. It was forced open. I don't really see anything else of note about it. This lid is really shut tight. Ugh! Ugh! Like a key pervert? I can't budget no matter how hard I try. Let's go. Oh, fuck. That's not what I was trying to do. Examine. There's a butterfly relief here. I've seen this same butterfly shape here and there all over Khura'in. Interesting, but I guess it doesn't really help me prove anything. Yeah, no, definitely not. Weird. It's weird that there's a hole here that's shaped exactly for, the shape of the key. This bloodstain, it shows the outline of a hand. Could this be what I've been looking for? Your Majesty, take a look at this. There's a bloodstain here that outlines the shape of a hand. Really? Let me see that. Oh my, you're right. Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the bloodstain is an outline of the victim's hand as he was holding the box. What? Even as he was being struck, he held on tight to the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to steal it. The blood from his head wound splattered across his hand and onto the box.
Objection!
Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in. It's just more of his lawyerly deceit. What do you mean? Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is that of the victim's hand? What? I should have seen this coming. Either show proof or prepare to meet the shears. Or you could save us all some time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead. That I did not see coming. Well, defense, how about it? Do you have proof that the outline is of a victim's hand? Get those tongue shears! Where would the proof of something like that even be? Please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence shows that the outline on the treasure box is that of the victim's hand? It's gotta be this, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Take that!
I've got it. This is the evidence that's gonna save my beloved tongue. Put the tongue shears away. Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, it just so happens that I have the proof you require. You do? It's right here in this crime photo. It is? Where? Defense, please point it out. Okay, there are like 2 hand-shaped objects in this photo. I don't know why I need to point this out. Hello?
Take that!
Mr. Payne, take a good look at the victim's hand! Zoom, enhance! See this? That's blood. You fucking idiot. What? If we place Mr. Roll's hand inside the bloody outline, you think the blood on his hand would complete the splatter? Exactly. Here goes nothing. And if they do form one complete splatter, it would prove my theory correct. Then the victim really was holding the box? I'm willing to bet my life on it. The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box. You can't be serious! What's that you're using to point at the photograph with? I protest. There's no way they would ever match up. Yo, no, definitely not. I assert that it's patently impossible to... Ah! Talk about tongue karma. Sounds like he just bit his. What's the matter, Mr. Payne? Did your forked tongue get tangled up in there? Or were you trying to submit your own tongue to the court? Why, you? Oh. Tongue karma. Yeah, it's a new concept. Uh-huh. Willing to bet my life. Yeah, you've already been doing that this whole time. As soon as you walked into the courtroom. I can hardly believe it. Sorry, even before he walked into the fucking courtroom. Because he had to run past armed guards to get in here. Apparently not everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff. Of course not, your majesty. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future too, if you don't mind. He never asked to know it really was a bluff. No, not Mr. Roll. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed the money badly, probably to support his family. Damn, Phoenix just out there all horny. Yeah, Phoenix, settle down. His tongue doesn't lie, but do his hips. There's some good lines here. I bet you use that line on all the judges, don't you, Nick? Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for the good comments. After all, he even gave up his dreams of becoming a monk to help them. Oh, so that thing Mr. Roll would say to me I'll be you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. Yeah. He was probably warning you to not end up a thief. Mr. Roll! Now wait just 1 minute. If the victim was the thief and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed. Oh, that's a very good point. Doesn't make much sense, does it?
Objection!
If the victim was holding the treasure box, it couldn't have been the murder weapon. But... oh boy, what do we think it is, everyone? What do you think the murder weapon is? Which means the murder weapon must have been something else. The real murder weapon? Was something else? The blood was thought to have gotten on the box when the box was used as a weapon. But it turns out that wasn't the case. The blood splattered onto the treasure box the victim was holding. When he was struck with the real weapon, that's what really happened. Isn't that right, Mr. Andistan'dhin? Mamma mia! Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon? Are you saying I'm wrong in my understanding? Fucking goddamn it, Phoenix! Ah! Thank you for those clips. You got me riled up, lawyer man. I feel a song coming on. Dang, I thought this was Spirit of Justice, not Phoenix Drive. Looking for a weapon that just don't exist! Pathetic lawyer man! Drop into the abyss! Despicable lawyer man, you! Yo, you make me sick! You can disappear, just like a magic trick! Worthless lawyer man, done in by a weapon! For you, miserable wretch, hell doth beckon! Yeah! I know I don't need to remind you, defense, that your life is on the line. I know, your majesty. Yet you've prepared to risk it on this mere idea of a real murder weapon. Thank you, Carrie, for the clip. Death to the lawyer! This is it, the moment of truth. I can't back down, not now. Yes, your majesty, I am. I'm confident the real murder weapon does indeed exist. That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see you back it up. Show us which piece of evidence points to this real murder weapon. Gladly. If I knew which one it was, what would somebody like Andistan'dhin use to bludgeon someone? Now then, defense, please submit your evidence to the court. Yeah, let's see it, lawyer man. Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon you say I used. It's orb! It's orb! Orb. Orb, this is actually very heavy. I don't have orb in evidence, though, so I'm pretty sure I have to present this box again? Is it, though? I don't actually know. I guess it could be something else, but I'm pretty sure it's orb. Is it not orb? Yeah, I guess how did he use the orb if the blood... That is true, but, like... I'm wondering if he already stole it or something. No, wait, he doesn't know how to fucking open it. Maybe it's not orb. Okay, let's go through our evidence. You didn't get fucking stabbed. This isn't heavy enough to bludgeon someone. He has a different guitar in this photo. That's not a Damalon. I'm gonna save before I do this. Yeah, it's gotta be something heavy, right? I'm gonna say, okay. The reason he was probably in the storeroom was because he had to get another fucking guitar. Because he fucking used the other one to kill a man. Let's try this. What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. But this thin thread is all I've got. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning dance of devotion. That photo? How is that gonna help you, Mr. Wright? There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. No, yeah, and what's this something, huh? This thing here is odd, to say the least. It's the guitar. Point to it.
Take that!
Mr. Understanding. Why is the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo? This thing is odd, to say the least, points to Rafa. God damn it, yep. Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes. I believe you said your Damalon was your one and only? Well, Mr. Understanding, what do you have to say to that? I got nothing to say. Then allow me to answer for you. They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Shit. Oh, fuck! Not after you used it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death! To death! My old partner wasn't doing so hot, so I brought her sister along, that's all. Not a big deal, lawyer man. Also gross. In that case, please submit your old Damalon to this court as evidence. Too bad, you're too late. I got rid of her yesterday. You what? Burned her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby. No! Fuck. He's already destroyed the fucking evidence? And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell! Lawyer trash. Ugh. Now there's no proof to show. Oh, come on, that was pathetic. Your agony can sound better than that. Where's that great scream of yours? This animation. Sir, please chill out. Please chill. This can't be how it ends. I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion. But your majesty, that's only because the witness destroyed it. Evidence is everything in court. Don't tell me you've forgotten this most fundamental principle of our profession. Without sufficient proof. Your claim that Mr. Understanding is the murderer is no more than conjecture. Ah! There's the pained expression. Oh, sorry. Bleh. There's the pained expression I've been looking for. And by the way, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting. What is it now? Is he trying to produce feedback? I don't know. I'm not sure what he was doing with that animation. I really don't know. You accuse Mr. Understanding of being the thief, but the real thief turned out to be the victim. Uh-oh. And with that, Mr. Understanding's purported motive for murder goes out the window. Ah! Great point, prosecutor. You tell him. If I'd been there, I would have just hollered roll and gotten the treasure back. Isn't that what he did? And that's probably what he did anyway. There wasn't any reason for me to kill him now, was there? There's no good counter argument to that. It sounds to me like Mr. Understanding has been completely wrongfully accused. Unfortunate as it may be, I think it's time to hand down the verdict in this case. Not good, not good, not good. That means death! Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself will receive for taking on this case. Death! 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 What do I do? The murder weapon's been destroyed, and now I've got no motive? Poor Albie will be convicted, and I'll lose my life, too. Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court's time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with lease majesty. In addition, or lesse, is it lesse? I fucking forgot how, it's lesse majesty? in addition to the crime of abetting the accused. Yeah, I know, Carrie, right? Yeah, you should pay for desecrating my good name. Goodbye, lawyer man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight Realm. Hold it! This guy is guilty as sin, and I just know it. He must have had some reason to kill Mr. Roll, but what? Come on, people. Let me hear you scream and shout. Time to take this lawyer trash out! Exterminate! Annihilate! Exterminate! Annihilate! The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what Understanding's motive was. I should be thinking about what kind of situation would give him a motive. Did you steal it? He said. No, he did fucking have the orb. Wait! Wait, why would he be asking Albie if the orb wasn't already taken? We know that Mr. Roll was the thief and he had gotten his hands on the box. So then why? Why in the world did he ask Albie that question? What about the treasure box would have prompted him to? Oh! Defense, what's gotten into you? Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. Like, Pokuna, man. What are you trying to say? Muttering and squealing to yourself sounds like you knocked something loose upstairs. Someone has the fucking... Someone stole the orb before he got fucking murdered. Orb! Your Majesty. Please hold off your ruling for just a little while longer. And don't tell me you're gonna start begging for your life now. Touch orb! No, your majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under a serious misconception this whole time. Misconception, you say? That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out. Very well, let's hear what you have to say. Thank you, your majesty. Your majesty, this is just more of his nonsense. He's just stalling for time. This is your last chance, defense. If the second I find it really is nothing but nonsense, no amount of begging will stay my hand, understand? Yes, your majesty. We all know this is just gonna be another one of your stupid bluffs. Now then, defense, what is this misconception you mentioned? The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box was that it was empty, right? What if the treasure box was already empty from the start? What? What? Mamma mia! Please recall that when Mr. Rule ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question. Best of luck, Kid Boo. Best of luck tomorrow. Also, happy Tuesday, hello. Did you steal it? Oh, wait. Yeah, did you steal it, he said? Also, recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then did he ask Albie the question that he did? That is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Not at all, your majesty. Once you realize that, by the time Mr. Roll got to the treasure room, the treasure box was already empty. Oh, I beg your pardon? Mr. Roll suspected that Albie had gotten to it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs.
Objection!
But how would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it.
Objection!
I mean, orbs are pretty heavy. Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's Rite. He would have been able to tell by weight when he lifted it that the box was empty. What if there was never an orb in there? Schrodinger's orb. Schwarb! Schwarb! Oh, I see. Yes, I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he? Mr. Roll most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all. Ah, but what's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Andistan'dhin? My point is this. It gave Mr. Andistan'dhin a motive to murder the victim. A motive? Mr. Andistan'dhin, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. Fucking silent. Totally fucking silent now. What a bitch. From the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decided then that he had to be silenced forever. That's absurd! Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? This is all just a colossal joke. So then what really happened to the treasure? It had been stolen long before this incident occurred. By Mr. Pees'lubn understanding himself. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Andistan'dhin? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping.
Objection!
The treasure box can only be opened with the key Mr. Andistan'dhin holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
Objection!
As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling. I'm not ready to give my verdict yet. Holy shit, Judge. What? The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case. Yes, finally, a tiny shred of hope. Mr. Andistan'dhin, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims? Ah! This is all bull! My noggin's a rare cage and is ready to explode. Sorry, a rare cage. My noggin's a rage cage and it's ready to explode, baby! Instructor Andistan'dhin, please calm yourself. Carrie, I'm gonna read that as soon as we're about to take a break, because I think we're about to hit a break point. I will read that as soon as we get there. Because I want to know. I'm not gonna take it. Fucking shit, it's another fucking reference. God damn it. I'm not gonna take it. No, I ain't gonna take it. I dutifully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it? This lawyer is a lying scumbag! Ugh. You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear holes, sheeple. Let's rock! Yeah, his full name is Pees'lubn Understanding. It's really bad. It's a really bad name. Oh god, okay. We're gonna take a break here. So little backstory on that character. It means Asia, but only by a weird proxy, since Asia is a word that comes
Ignorant
from
spoon.
the Mediterranean.
At Metroid crime break time, did you see what the CDC said?
No, why are you text-to-speeching this? I know it's break time, I'm about to go on break, I'm reading something. Okay. It means Asia, but only by a weird proxy, since Asia is a word that comes from the Mediterranean. However, since originally there was no simple kana, foreign words were written with kanji using single sounds and eventually shortened to their most associated kanji. Asia just became that character, and thus its association with Asia was born. Interesting. Interesting. Huh, that's really neat. CD's nuts, great, thank you, great, thank you, Spoons. I'm gonna take a break now. That's really neat. Anyway, the character that Carrie was talking about, I mean, I don't know if it shows up on Twitch chat, not really. Does it show up over here? Can you see it? No, you can't. We'll see it on his, when we see Gaspin Payne again, I'll point it out. After break. I will be right back, everyone. Please go grab some water, go grab a snack, practice some self-care. In the words of Casual Slam Jam, take a self-care piss. I will be right back, everyone. Hello, I'm back. Winter, I'm glad you noticed the fact that Von Karma's the only gift there that's not dancing. That was intentional. Also, yeah, sorry, I read your message before, Uchi, but I forgot, I missed it because it got scrolled up, but I'll mention it for everyone else. There's a rare Hyundai Comboy, officially licensed South Korean Super Famicom, with games, cables, and controllers for sale. That is really neat to learn, that Hyundai was officially licensed by Nintendo to make Famicom copies. When Japan basically couldn't sell stuff in Korea. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Let's rock. Let's rock. Oh boy. Okay. to the lying lawyer! Witness testimony. Steal the Founder's Orb! Me? I did it! This lying lawyers! Insults no limit! All this time I guarded the orb faithfully! Sacred duty from the Holy Mother! Easy to see! Hands unclean, the accused did the deed! Force the box open, no key did he need! Lying lawyer! Condemn him to hell! Kick him, throw him into a prison cell! I mean, yeah, but it's the death penalty, right? He's not gonna... He's getting murdered! Alright. We now heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was forced open by the accused, as the witness claims, or Mr. Andistan'dhin opened it, as the defense claims. Defense? This is your last chance to cross-examine the witness. The pause and the text are 100% not doing what they're trying to accomplish with them. Yes. I think that if I wasn't reading this out loud, it makes more sense. Because you realize that it's like, it's doing like a sing-songy thing, right? Or like it's putting rhythm into it. But like, it's fucking terrible for trying to read that out. Like, just terrible. Yes, your majesty. You are unable to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination. Then the DC Act will come into play and both you and the accused will lose your lives. I understand. Life or death. It all comes down to this. Mr. Wright? Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be all right. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win this for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya together. It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Hey there, RJ Helms. Welcome in. I forgot how much the pun names in this game drove me crazy. Yes, we've had a few discussions about that. It's so bad. It's especially bad in this fucking case, too, because there's like 3 of them. Like, 3 of them alone in this case. Like, just, I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow I have to prove that only Andistan'dhin could have stolen the treasure. Do your worst, lawyer trash. This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortal coil. Cross-examination. Steal the Founder's Orb? Me? I did it? This lying lawyer's insults know no limit.
Hold it!
Hold it! But the argument that the orb was already gone before the murder fits all the facts. It's no use even talking to you. Where's your proof that I stole the orb? Huh, lawyer trash? He's right. I don't have any proof yet. But I'll find some. Oh yeah, okay, Gasp in Pain, yeah. I meant more new characters. Gasp in Pain is a pun we already know. We're already familiar with that one. All this time, I guarded the orb faithfully. Sacred duty to the Holy Mother, easy to see. Press. Hold it. Your sacred duty, huh? The problem with that is that I don't think you really are a true believer. Why you? How dare you question my faith? It's downright insulting. Bitch, you've only been in this country for 6 months. I'm not trying to insult you, but I can't suspend logic either. You wormed your way into the temple with the intent of stealing the treasure, didn't you? I've had all the insults I can take out of you, lawyer trash. But you're the only one who can open the treasure box. You just keep on arguing! The same old lie! I sing the truth! Hear my battle cry! Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. Forced the box open, no key did he need.
Hold it.
The defendant didn't force the box open, that's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it, isn't that right? Huh, come on. You just saw for yourself, didn't you? The lock was busted on the account of the box being forced open. Oh, yeah. Well, there's your proof right there. Score 1 for the metalhead. Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how do you explain why the lock was busted and wouldn't open for you earlier? How do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? Maybe there's a different way to open it, perhaps. Perhaps. There's a different way to open the box. Huh? What are you talking about? There's a secret trick to opening it, to protect its contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows how it works, isn't that right? You for real? You've been watching too many movies, lawyer man. How's it working now? It's actually not. Phoenix closed it and he can't open it. But it's definitely... I'm pretty sure the lock isn't broken, but he's being misleading. So you're one of those tourists. Also, oh, this is the character for Asia that is on his sash, that Carrie was talking about before. Fun facts. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner? I'll have you know, defense, the kingdom of Khura'in is not some sort of fantasy funland. It's true I don't have any real grounds to make that assertion, and yet... Oh yeah, I feel another song coming on, here we go. A little number about a crazy lawyer with wild, fantastic ideas. The real method to open the lock, you say? Delusional, man. There ain't no other way. A new verse. Please do add it to your testimony, Mr. Understanding. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna press this. This is the thing that he just said. Delusional, am I? We'll see about that. Wild ideas! That's called delusion! Mixed up lawyer! Drowning in confusion. Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose touch with reality. Let's hear it. Will it be for this sinner's flight of fancy? Nothing, because I'm not the delusional one. I just know that there's gotta be some secret trick to opening the treasure box. Oh, really? And where exactly is this secret hidden? The secret is obviously hidden in... the box? Right? The treasure box. Yeah? And where on the box is this secret exactly? Well, it's... No, I know where it is. Can I please point at it? It's the carvings. There's definitely something going on there. Are you sure? You're sounding a little desperate, defense. Desperate? Not at all, your majesty. The carvings the accused snuck in to see, even though it's forbidden, I might add. Witness, can you tell us anything about these carvings on the box? Yeah, it's definitely the butterfly. We were looking at evidence before. I don't think we can see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's here. It's right. The picture on the right side. This way. course, as head monk, I know all about him. Carvings depict a Khura'inese butterfly as it carries a soul to the Twilight Realm. They were made in around the 7th century. I see. Could you please add that information to your testimony? Fine. Listen up, lawyer trash. Khura'inese butterfly from the 7th century carries the Mitama! So elementary. Yeah! This bitch. Khura'inese butterfly from the 7th century carries the Mitama, so elementary. Okay. I'm gonna save. Hold on. Is this where I present the? I feel like I'm on. I feel like I should have said the key instead. Because Phoenix doesn't understand what's going on with the fucking carving. But I know. I know. I saw it. Phoenix, please.
Objection!
That's not it. We're gonna skip through this. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna say it's the key, although I feel like saying it was the box was the better idea, but whatever. Yeah, I know. What was the thing I pressed? Wait, I didn't press this yet. Maybe I have to do that first? I believe this butterfly design conceals some sort of secret. Oh, yeah? Why don't you check it out for yourself, then? Huh? What's with the smug look on his face? I think I'll do just that. Your Majesty, if I could? Nothing unusual here. Phoenix! Well, Defense, what have you discovered? I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, Your Majesty. Here, I'll return it now. I told you, didn't I tell ya? Yeah, we chose the wrong option, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then in that case, there must be some secret trick to the key. Now you're just suspicious of the key, are ya? There's just no reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation. That's right. He desecrated the box by opening it without using the Mitama key. Wait. What did he just say? I'll sing it as many times as I have to get through your thick lawyer skull. Only the Mitama key unlocks the treasure! Force it and reap the founder's displeasure! Yeah! So much leeway with this testimony, yes, yes. For the forgetful defense's sake, could you please add that to your testimony? Oh, so you like this little number better, do ya? Let's see. Should I have him swap in the statement? Yeah, have him change it. Okay. I believe the witness just sang a very important statement. I would like it switched into his testimony. Very well. Witness, if you would. If I have to. Carve it into your brain, lawyer man. I'm very confused about why they decided that it's the key that is the one that prompts Phoenix to determine... whatever, okay. It made more sense for it to be the box rather than the key, but... Press. There must be some secret trick to this key. Oh, yeah? And what exactly is this secret trick? Huh? What's that smug look for? Maybe something like, it can change shapes? Wow, man, that's some wild imagination you got there. I'll give credit where credit's due. You can daydream like a champ. Okay, wait, but why is it that's so bizarre as a thing that could shift shapes when they have literally people who can conjure the dead and look like the deceased? Just saying. Just like any Megatama, this key is made of a translucent material. One look and it's pretty obvious it can't change shapes. Yeah, I wasn't really sold on that one myself. Because continuity, yeah. They're mentioning it because of Edgeworth. Oh yeah, that might make sense. But I feel like there was something odd about Understanding's testimony just now. Yeah, you know, I think I do remember this. That's from the first game, right? I only played the first Edgeworth Investigations, yeah. Dead are so afraid of translucent material. Buffy taught me that, I think. I think I better take another look through the evidence. Okay, we're not gonna take another look through the evidence. I'm just gonna go and fucking present this. Go back one page. Okay.
Objection!
Objection. Just a minute, Mr. Understanding. You just called your key the Mitama key, didn't you? But didn't you originally say it's called the Megatama key? You know what? I also said that in my... in my head, I thought about the fact that he wasn't calling it the Megatama key, and I didn't say it out loud, and I should have said something. The Mitama key, what's that? I don't know, Your Majesty. But apparently, it's a rather crucial question. What? What's the big deal? So I said the wrong thing. So what? Simple slip of the tongue. An A for effort, Mr. Wright, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue like that adds absolutely nothing to your argument. What say you, defense? Is it an important detail? Judging by Understanding's reaction? Yeah, he's sweating buckets over there. Sorry, bullets. Sweating bullets. I'd say it's everything that my argument needs. Yes, Your Majesty, it's very important. The key is apparently not the Megatama key, but apparently the Mitama key. And I believe this discrepancy holds great significance for the defense. Buffy taught me that vampire hunting makes you horny. Yeah, that's a good lesson to pull out of that show. No man, just meaningless mistake. Insignificant. Huh, you're riding the crazy train to nowhere, lawyer man. That's a reference. Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense. To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out. What? Defense, you will explain yourself like your life literally depends on it. Because it does. Now then, is the name of the key an important detail? Yeah, it's absolutely an important detail, I think. Because the Mitama key is connected to the Founder's Orb. I see. Very well, in that case. Please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim. The grounds, Your Majesty? You can, of course, show grounds, can you not, defense? Of course. What else can I say? I have to come up with something. Anything, even if it's just a bluff. The Mitama key. Mitama. There has to be something somewhere that ties Mitama to the orb together. And the orb together. This is the same case, yes. Paper Route, we are still going. This game is the longest Ace Attorney game, strictly because of how long it takes to read text out. I read a very interesting post about this when I was trying to do research on how long it would take me. And it's even longer because I have to read it out too. So like the estimate I had for this was 3.5 hours. It's going to be 6.5 hours or 7 hours to finish this case. Vampires, too bad I'd have to stake them. They're so hot. Right? Don't keep me waiting, defense. Yeah, this case alone. Yes. The first case. This is the first case of the game. Yes, this case alone. It's double the. Sorry, I'm gonna be playing this for double the estimated time. Okay. I don't know if I have to present the fucking key or the box.
Take that!
Oh my god! Don't you see, Your Majesty? A subtle but very significant connection. No, I'm afraid I don't see it. Neither do I. Nothing there to see. Then I guess there's no connection, huh? I'm gonna save the game because I'm gonna have to reload if I screw up anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my evidence. Yeah, it's totally this. I think it's this instead.
Take that!
That is. What's that? The Song of Ceremony. All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Khura'ism. But within its lyrics, or hidden within its lyrics, is the secret behind how to really open the treasure box. Oh, holy mother! Or sorry, mother! Holy mother! I'll have to watch for that animation, Winter. I didn't notice. Ugh. But how can that be, Defense? The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the mitama here refers to the mitama key. Well, yes, it is the same word, but that doesn't mean... We've been calling the key the Megatama key, and that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Megatama design on it. But that was obviously not the right way to use it. And I suppose you know the right way? I do, Your Majesty. To use the key properly, you'd have to first... It's vertically, right? It is. It's this. Vertically. If we turn the Megatama key shape upside down like this, it becomes the Khura'in's symbol of the soul. In other words, a mitama. Oh my, you're absolutely right. It's a snake. Shit! But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit into the lock that way. Oh, Phoenix, look at the fucking box! I figured it out like an hour ago. I knew he was just bluffing. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade, after all. There must be some other place this key fits, but where? Let's see. What were the words to the Song of Ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Where should the Mitama key actually be used? Oh my god. Wow, could it be, like, right here? I give it some forgiveness because it is the first case of the game. I know that with Ace Attorney games, the first case is always, like, very hand-holdy. But it usually gets better over the course of the game. Okay, so it's definitely right here. Oh, here we go. Ha! My goodness. The treasure box, it really opened. No way, man. What? No! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. Dramatic glance at Judge, yeah. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. That's how I knew I was far too old for Blue's Clues as a kid. I never saw Blue's Clues. I was too old for that show too. I know my sister watched it. My sister watched that show, but I did not. It's all over, Mr. Payne. How so? Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy. Then what you're saying is... neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They, therefore, had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have stolen it is the one man who knew about the Mitama key. Pees'lubn and Andistan'dhin! Ah! But I'm not done yet. Please recall the scene of the crime. On the floor by Mr. Rule's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. Ugh. And so, there can only be one true culprit. Admit it, Mr. Andistan'dhin, you're the one who killed Mr. Roll. Oh shit. We're gonna get a death animation here? Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Ah! 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 Ooh. Anyway, fuck that guy. What a bitch. Curse him! It's all his fault! Why do you have to try and steal the treasure? Why'd I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance! It's his fault I had to cause that blackout and clock him good! I couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me? I couldn't let... if I had to stop him! The music sound effects actually lined up with his playing animations that time. Probably, but yeah, that's like one of... the death animation is like, always has to be like perfect, right? I just noticed in the design of the instrument, it had the mitama as a hole in the sound box. Yes, yes. Yeah, it was a great design. Yeah, death animation. I think that's what it's, I've seen other people call it that, and I think that's why why I have that in my head. What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DC Act was enacted 23 years ago. No, my perfect, unblemished record destroyed! The incredible pain ruined. No! Oh, shit, are we gonna get a pain death animation? We are. Did the lawyer really win? I can't believe it. No way! This can't be happening. Peace! I said peace! Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has just been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, I'll be your guide. Not guilty! Yeah! It's not as exciting. It's not as exciting! Okay, it's cute, though. I can't go like, woo! Because it doesn't fit the theme of the butterflies. It's very relaxing. It's very relaxing. I'll be your guide. Yep, uh-huh. The name's in this game. He's an incredible pain in the ass. Yep. The High Court of Khura'in. Accused lobby. There's still quite a commotion. The people in the gallery show no sign of clearing out. I can't believe it. Not guilty? I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy? I can feel everybody's eyes on me. This can't be happening. It's impossible. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve us! I've never been in a defendant lobby quite this uncomfortable. Mr. Wright! Oh, Albie. Thank you! Thank you so much for what you did for me! Ruff ruff! I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first. That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place? Allow me to explain. At least I wish I could explain. But I don't really know why. Like, phew, it took you forever and you almost died several times. You definitely lost control of your sphincter, but you did it. You're both not guilty. Yeah, right? Time to release the butterflies. The talk of the Holy Mother makes me think of the Night Mother in Skyrim. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. I never even questioned it before today. By the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I remember, verdicts have been based on her benevolence as insights. Right. Rafa, the royal priestess. Rafa has one on, too. She also has other face markings, though, too. You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality. For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but even with her benevolence's divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defense, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions. Mr. Wright! Shh! Huh? Don't say that so loud. People might think you're a rebel. You could be arrested. A rebel. That's right! One of those people going against our queen in the court system. Oh shit. They call themselves the Defiant Dragons. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. They'll do anything to overthrow her eminence, even commit crimes. Dirk. I remember people in the gallery mentioning that name. The things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say. But you're not scary like that Dirk guy. Pardon the intrusion. I don't know who's talking right now. Oh, hello. You! Yeah, you. I want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it? Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are? I'm the Khura'in's Minister of Justice. The name's, Inga Khura'in. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching that little three-ring circus in there. You were? Wow, the Minister of Justice? So he's in charge of the entire court system. Defense Culpability Act and all? Minister Inga, how are you, sir? He has a very good outfit. Run along, mini-monk. Grown-ups are talking here. Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir. May I help you with something? Just wanted a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Huh? Well, then. He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage. Oh, yeah. Might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief. A repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it and they found all the booty he'd pilfered right there in his digs. But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll? Why? Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook. A mook? How can you say that? Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out that Andistan'dhin fella, too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents. What? They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So we gave in to the gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush. Wow, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, say White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot, catch my drift. Oh, well, yikes, I'm in for it now. Is this man threatening me? But thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked. So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time. But all I did was defend the accused. You do best to read between the lines here, chump. You're standing on thin ice, you get my drift? Even a dirty, no-good-nick punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in. Do us both a favor and keep an eye on the path you're walking down. You never know what toes you might be stepping on. This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil it is you're standing on. Fuck. Yikes! He was kind of scary, wasn't he? Phoenix, ask if you're being detained. Yeah, well, no use worrying about it. What? Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Phoenix, I question your priorities. And all that for a kid with a dog on his head is so cute, though. Shadow's so adorable. We have more important things to think about, such as when can we continue the sightseeing tour? Tour? Oh, anytime, sir. We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there are still lots more temples to see and all kinds of local foods to eat. I I can show you the natural beauty of the area and the waterfalls used for training, and I haven't shown you the breathtaking mountain view from the Plaza of Devotion yet, and there's this place where they dangle you off a really steep cliff, and you get a great view. Hold on, wait! What was that? There's a place where they dangle you off a really steep cliff that offers your soul a great view of the Twilight Realm, and walking on a bed of nail doubles as a foot massage. Just so we're clear, kid, I'm defending the dog, not you. He's so cute! He's so cute, he's all sparkly now. Well, actually, he's not. Sorry, it's Albi's, who's Albie who's sparkly, but still. Cute puppy. Alright, slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time. And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together. Yeah, you bet. Maya. I wonder how she's doing. I hope she's okay. We gonna get a cutscene?
So, how about that not guilty, jerk?
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
The winds of change. Shit. End. Anime. Wait, why does this button say yes? Why does it not say okay? Yes. I hope it's not gonna start the next fucking thing. Hold on. Nope. Spoilers. Escape.